to Tyler Sock, and I just hit my finger. Welcome to Tyler Sock, ladies and gentlemen. Today is October the 7th, 2021. Why there's stuff everywhere? 2021, and we got, ladies and gentlemen, we got some news. AEW is bringing a new championship to the women's division. Starting January, they're going to go on to a different network. They're leaving TNT in January. In 2022, they're going to be on TBS. I don't know what's going to happen with the TNT title, or they're going to make Rampage a second show, TNT show, and a TBS show. I don't know. Can they make more world championships and tag titles if they have two shows? I don't know. It's not like WWE. WWE been having different titles every for years. They only been there for 2 years, so they got a TBS Women's Championship, and there will be a tournament, I guess, starting in January. I think Thunder Rosa is in this match. Sky Blue, Jade Cargill, and Ruby Soho. That's the only women I remember that was in the interviews. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to happen there. Am I a big fan of it? You didn't make your Women's World Championship one of the top women's title. Yeah, you try and make your women's division big with a whole bunch of women's matches. Do we even have a women's match here? Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. Serena Deeb and Sheeta was in the match. Never mind. There was only one. But you make your women's division big, but you haven't put your champion in a match. Your champion should be in a match on every show. If it's on Evolution, whatever it's called, AEW Dark, Dynamite, Rampage, pay-per-views, it doesn't matter. She's supposed to be your world champion. We see Kenny more times in the ring, in a match, than your world champion. Your women's world champion. Even more than your world tag team champions. When do we seen Lucha Brothers in a Dynamite ring, not just an AEW Rampage ring, not in a Dynamite ring? You need to do something with your champions. Do something with your champions. They're your champions. They're supposed to be the number one people that should be on the show every single time. Britt Baker, she's showing up, but she was in an interview. But she's not in a wrestling match. I thought these people are supposed to show why they are the greatest champions, but they don't get to show what they are. The only two champions that they shown this week was the world champion and the TNT champion. But where's the women's world champion? Where's the world tag team champion? Tag team champions. They're not doing anything for the champions. You see, in WWE, they have their champions on every single week because they're champions. They're the face of the United States. They're the face of the world for the Intercontinental title. They are the face of the women's division, the tag team division. They're on every single week. Do you know why AEW doesn't have their champions on every single week? They have so many people. They just signed Bobby Fish to a contract. We just seen it. He's all elite. But they have so many people in this show. Even Impact Wrestling does the same thing. They have all their champions in one show. You will see the exhibition. I understand. There's no exhibition champion now, Tyler. But when we find out who is going to win that title at Bound for Glory, we're going to see that champion every single week on Impact Wrestling. And it's a 2-hour show. Even SmackDown's a 2-hour show, and they could show their 4 champions, technically 5, because the women's tag team champions. But even the 24/7 champion, it gets shown every single week. It gets defended almost every single week because it's 24/7. But Reggie is a Mr. Matrix guy. But you see it every single time. There's something about it. The 24/7 title is a comedy act. And they did a comedy act like every single week. They showed the women's champion. They showed the world champion. They showed the mid-card champions every single week. AEW has not done that. Every single week, they have not done that. But AEW has 4 different shows that has every single wrestler in that roster still going to be part of those shows, but the champions has not been shown. And their major one is Dynamite, and your world champions, that's supposed to be your world champions, is not even on the show. So yeah, that's the sad part. So the TBS championship, I don't care, because you're going to do the same thing with the other champions. Don't show them. They're supposed to be the face of the network. They don't get shown up. You did it with the TNT belt with Miro. You had video packages. You defended on AEW Rampage. Yeah, that's on TNT. But your main show is Dynamite. That Rampage is like WWE main event. And that gets more titles shown on there. But Dynamite is your top one. That's the one that you started 2 years ago. And those titles are not shown up more often than anyone else. There's video packages. Well, there's interviews, but no matches. It's just sad. I'm sorry to say it, but it is sad. They have great matches, but they put random matches on, and then they just put on on Rampage. No matches for Dynamite. Oh, I'm surprised that they put it on last week. Did we see any champion? I think we saw the world champion. Did the world champion be in the match to show that why he's the world champion? I don't think so. I think it was Adam Cole was in the match. I think he was the only one. That's it. And he's not a world champion. He's not a champion. So, yeah. I don't know why you guys do this. Why you guys make more championships and you don't even do anything with the other champions. Your current champions. So, I don't really care if they actually do something for the champions. Show them that they are dominant. Show them why they are champions. Not because they speak on interviews or video packages, because they are great champions. They're supposed to be shown every single week because they're champions. That's what it's supposed to be like. But ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the AEW. I've been talking about this for a while now. But let's get to AEW. We got some matches here. We got the Pinnacle attacking Darby Allin as masked men. We already know it. We know it's a Pinnacle because Darby Allin will be versing MJF next week. So we know it's a Pinnacle. He beat up Darby Allin to make sure that he can't wrestle next week because, you know, MJF, he's a big coward. What else we had? Nothing really else big. So let's get to the matches. So we had just... To start off the show, we got an 8-man tag team match. We have the Elites versus Jungle Boy, Luchasaurus, Bryan Danielson, and Christian Cage. I thought it was a pretty decent match, and I did want to know what the heck happened to Christian Cage because he was gone almost half of the match. But I do remember why he was gone for half of the match, because he got sprayed in the eyes from the Sums ice spray that Brandon Cutler is holding, that he sprays on his Young Bucks guys to, I guess, help them with their injuries. I don't know. Because they said something about the doctor, let the doctor do his job. I guess they're not letting him do his job. I do remember the commentary say that. So I guess that's what happened to Christian Cage, but it was a pretty decent match. I enjoyed it. They actually show Kenny Omega why he's the world champion. He might not be in the match next week. That's the horrible part. He's not going to be in the match next week because they don't want to show how dominant their champions are. or be in a brawl, or actually be in the ring. Show their mic skills. Not interview, show their mic skills in the ring. If he's a bad guy, troll the fans. Make fun of the fans. If you're a good guy, be cheerful. Cheerful champion. But no, it has to be interviews with Tony Schiavone. Don't care. I don't care about that. That's what Britt Baker did. She had a interview with Tony Schiavone. That's not really giving her mic drop. That's not doing anything with promos. I could care less, because you don't really hear the fans booing and cheering. It's all about the fans. It's all about the entertainment. People want to boo. People want to cheer. People want to scream when you make fun of their city. Or you pay respects for the city. But we get an interview with Tony Schiavone. Let's sit there and watch Tony Schiavone get more screen time than the champions. Yeah. Next match, we got Sammy Guevara defending his TNT championship. Oh my God, finally a champion. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. It gets me upset because they say they're champions, but they don't do anything for them. What the heck is the point of them? When is the last time we've seen Britt Baker in a match? A couple weeks against Ruby Soho? And now she doesn't even get like a match, an exhibition match as a champion? Oh, you have to wait until the next person becomes the number contender, and we don't know when that is. That could be at Full Gear. That's next month. You still have the whole month of October. She's going to fight for the whole October? She's going to just talk to Tony Schiavone and make fun of people? That's not really helping anyone. Sammy Guevara versus Bobby Fish, and they signed Bobby Fish to a contract. Oh, yay, more people. Why couldn't you go to Impact Wrestling? Like, seriously, why can't you go to Impact Wrestling? They don't have a whole bunch of people. You're crowding the dang roster, man. Maybe this is why they don't do anything with their champions. I need to shut up with the champion stuff. But, ladies and gentlemen, it was a pretty decent match. Not bad, but the winner of that match was Sammy Guevara. And then he got surrounded by the American Top Team and Scorpio Sky. I don't think Ethan Page was in there. And they attacked Sammy Guevara. And then Fuego del Sol came out. They attacked him. I don't know what he was trying to do. And then here comes Chris Jericho and Jake Hager to make everybody run like a bunch of cowards. And then Dan Lambert issue a challenge against some American Top Team people and the men of the year, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page versus those guys. So yeah, that's gonna happen there. We had Darby Allin versus the factory member Nick Corrado. This is before he got attacked by the Pinnacle as Hooded Monsters. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an okay match. It was okay. The winner of that match was Darby Allin. The Factory tried to get their sub involved, but Sting attacked the Factory. You know what, guys? If you get your 50th win in AEW, you get a trophy. Why do you get a trophy? It's the 50th win. Okay? That's supposed to be something big? If we got Serena Deeb versus Sheeta. Sheeta's trying to get her 50th win, but I would be more surprised to get the 50th win when she's undefeated. She's not undefeated. She has some losses. Why are we giving her a trophy for 50 wins? Oh my goodness. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Serena Deeb, and she did not get the 50 wins. I'm happy because, ladies and gentlemen, why are you getting a trophy when you're not even undefeated? I think Goldberg should get a trophy. He was undefeated for 170 days, something like that, on WCW. Did he get a trophy? No, I don't think so. I don't remember. I don't watch WCW. But Serena Deeb, I guess she got really mad and attacked Sheeta with her trophy. Well, technically it's not hers right now because she still didn't get the 50 win. So every time she's in the match, she's going to fight for the trophy? That's not something I want to fight for. It's 50 wins. I think she's done that before. Oh boy. If it was undefeated, I will be more excited. But that, I wasn't excited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got the casino ladder match. Whoever wins this match and grabs the chip will become the #1 contender to Kenny Omega's World Championship. Finally, we're going to see Kenny Omega show what he could do. Not against Bryan Danielson, because he's not in this match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got Jon Moxley in this match, Lance Archer, losing my voice, Orange Cassidy, Andrade, Impact, and the Joker. The wild card, the returning of Adam Page. Hey man, Adam Page, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match, there was a lot of crazy things. We got tables, we got ladders, we got a lot of things here. We got a lot of grudges. But the winner of that match was Adam Page, and he's going for the World Championship. Guys, I am sorry for the ranting of the championship, the champions part thing, but it is getting a little upsetting that what AEW does to their champions. People say WWE doesn't create new wrestlers, but they actually do something for their champions. Like, they actually make them tough, and why they're called champions, because they do dominant things. They win or they lose. But AEW has not shown a lot. They have, like, World Championship, mid-card tag titles, women's title, 4 titles, and it's a 2-hour show, and you can't put your champions in action. You have to do it on a Rampage. When your main show is Dynamite, your main show, the show that everybody watches on Dynamite, is Dynamite. What am I saying? On Dynamite. In Dynamite. The show is Dynamite. Oh my god, I'm messing myself up. But you guys can't do that. You guys can't put your champions in matches. Show them why they're dominant. Show them that they could brawl. Do a promo to the fans or to their rivals. I don't think backstage interviews is really a promo. You have to do it to the fans. That's a promo. You do it to the fans. You do it in the ring. You make the fans cheer. You make the fans boo. That's what a promo is. Not because you're talking to Tony Schiavone or Jim Ross or Alex Marvez. That's just an interview. That's just an interview, guys. That's not a promo. Promo is in the ring. And you guys could say, oh, Tyler, you're wrong. Promo is talking. But nobody's really... I don't watch the interviews. I don't want to watch the interviews. But when they're in the ring, that's where it gets exciting. Because they go to personal. All we hear, and then the opponent comes out and they make it more personal. But in interviews, it's just that one person that says, oh, I'm better than you. I will beat this person. And blah, blah, blah. They're just answering questions from Tony Schiavone and Jim Ross. Or Excalibur, Alex Marvez. It doesn't matter. They're just answering questions. Not a promo. Promo is when you speak to yourself, when you in your own gut, in your heart, not a question, not an interview. That's a promo. When you're in the ring and you're saying words to your opponent, not answering an interviewer's questions. That's not a promo. Sorry to say, you guys. But if you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoy my ranting about the champions, Ladies and gentlemen, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that bell. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. And maybe we will see all the champions at Impact Wrestling. I will tell you guys if we did see every champion, except for the exhibition and maybe the social media, because that will be on Impact Wrestling, because that's social media stuff. But the main championships, we will see. They're having tournaments for the exhibition championship. They're not forgetting it. They're not waiting until Bound for Glory. They're making a tournament. They're actually talking about it, all that stuff, and they're making a match for it. Like it's something. It means something for that brand, for that company. At least they're doing something for it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. Tyler's out. Bye.